What it do? It's your boy Illuminated D, and you know what I'm saying? We back with another one. Alright, today we got a super interesting topic. Crazy situation. Woman finds out that her husband has a side chick, gets an investigator, finds out who she is. Instead of popping off like we all know that most people would, she does something totally out the blue. So let's go ahead and get right into this, and then we're gonna talk about it afterwards, alright? Let's get to it.
Him a side bitch and didn't want to tell me who it was. So you know I had to get a private investigator and find out where she lived, find out where she worked, and come to find out, she was being funny on Facebook, acting like I'm supposed to be mad because she be with him on the weekends and shit like that. So I went up to this bitch job and I had to let her know. Listen here, I love him. And I love him so much, that means I love you too. So I'm gonna need you to hop on board Team Mitchell and get this shit right. I started bringing her lunch. I would bring her breakfast at work. I would bring her lunch in the afternoon. I'd cook for her, invite her over for dinner, but she would never want to come. And one time she ran out of gas, and I was right there because I was just making sure she got to work okay. I wasn't stalking or nothing, but I was just making sure she was getting to work. So when she saw that I was right there behind her when she ran out of gas, instead of being like, damn, I'm glad you saved me, she was fucking mad. No, bitch, I'm going to treat you right. Because if he love you, I love you. Bitch, you going to be treated right. I care. That's it. So your kids, you need to let me see them. I want to see my kids. They're our kids. And bitch, you better not cheat on him. Because if you do, you got a whole nother thing coming. You're not going to break his heart because then you breaking my heart. So if you end this for life, Team Mitchell. And she didn't like that, so I don't know, she trying to like get a restraining order on me. Like, bitch, I love you. We supposed to be family. We supposed to be one happy family. Like, what's wrong with that?
Okay. That's a lot to take in. That's a lot to take in. Now let's look at this from two different dynamics, because I don't want to talk y'all ear off all day. But let's look at this. Wife finds out, gets private investigator, finds out who the lady is. The lady's already chopping up, making jokes. She making jokes already. So she already know that she's married. Now, the wife would technically have every single right to spaz out. But instead of her spazzing out, you know what she does? She says, listen, I've been in this relationship so long that I'm willing to make it work. Now, you already creeping with her mans. She says, look, let me go ahead and bring you into the family. I'm going to bring you lunch. I'm going to bring you drinks whenever you thirsty. You ran out of gas. How you going to be upset? You got to understand, right? If you already creeping on a man's wife, and she trying to bring you into the family, why wouldn't you want to come in? You know, what I started learning is people always want what somebody else has until you have it. And then when the dynamic is switched up and it's turned from that excitement to real life, people don't really want it. They don't actually want what they think they want. They always just want what somebody else has. But looking at it from this dynamic, it's like, she's the real goat in the situation. Because instead of her getting super upset, you know what I'm saying, losing the kids, losing the family, losing the house, she said, you know what, I want to bring you in. And maybe even that was probably the smartest move, by trying to bring her in, because you know what? The crazy part is, somebody always want to take somebody, but instead of you saying, you know what, you can't have them, we gonna share you. We gonna share you. You might end up getting rid of the side piece. And that is because they not expecting that. So you know what? We could actually change the dynamic up. Now, most people will be like, oh, you know, there's something wrong with her. She got a problem. Nah, she don't got no problem. She trying to save her family. Second off, I know most men would be like, or people would say, oh, well, a dude would never do that. A dude would never do that. Look, let me tell you about this specific dynamic then. My cousin was dating this one chick. And I'm going to just get straight to the point briefly. My cousin was dating this one chick, right? And this is all based off entitlement. He was dating her. They smashing, you know what I'm saying? He said, this, see mine, right? This, see mine, right? She said, nah, it's not. He said, what? He said, he started going a little bit hard. This, see mine, right? This, see mine, right? She said, nah. So he said, he stops. He's like, what you mean it's not mine? Why you keep saying that? She said, it's not mine, but I share it with you. So it's mine, but I share it with you. See, I think what happens is we get into this entitled moment in our mind where we get into a relationship and we instantly feel like, or people instantly feel like they have full control over this person. They somehow turn the person into their slave, right? And I won't say use slavery as, because you're not chained, you're not in bondage, but understanding that is that people have free will, so they can have the ability to move how they want. And if they don't do what you want them to do, if they're not moving how you want them to move, then people get upset, because when people get in relationships, they feel that you no longer have that singular autonomy anymore. You have to move how I want you to move. You have to move how I tell you to move. Now, most people be like, dudes would never go for this. Dudes would never go for this. But you know what, my cousin is a special individual. My cousin is sauced. Y'all haven't even met him yet. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be here soon, but he's super sauced. And you know what he said? He said, if you want another man, well, let me go pick him for you. So that you're not picking one of these dudes bringing it ratchets around, because you know what I'm saying, we need to get these bills paid, we need to get this done, we need to get this done. You say you want this, well, let me go ahead and pick this dude for you. I know people would be like, oh, that's crazy, that's crazy. But if you really start looking at the dynamic of it, it's all about your happiness. It's all personal choice. It's all ability and opportunity and whatever you're willing. So if you're not willing to do it, you don't have to. But if you're open to it, hey, they said that people can be dogs now. People can be seasons. So in this world, anything is possible. But we'll just leave it at that. At the end of the day, choose your happiness, choose your peace. And if you do find out that your man or your girl got a side chick, just bring them into the family. And maybe it'll even push them away. All right? We all want to be successful. We all want to be somewhere in life. But in order to do that, you got to do something that you ain't never done before. And that's the reason that we're doing this right here, right now. All right? Everybody be blessed. Be safe.